Oh boy.
Ready yourself.
Wow, I cannot beat this Valkyrie. At least not yet, anyway. Oh, you're playing Far Cry and Infamous. How you liking it so far, dude? Right now, I wish I was still playing that. This Valkyrie's murdering me.
Ready yourself.
Damn you. Oh. Just get me out. I don't want to use the resurrection stone on the Valkyrie, but needs must and I'll put it. She's dead, killed me anyway. Seriously, this Valkyrie is one of the easiest ones to beat, and I cannot beat her. I'm actually really embarrassed.
Ready yourself.
Oh, come on, I dodged! Oh, that's not fair, man. I dodged out of the way. And I'm being burned as well. Better yet, just restart.
Ready yourself.
Oh! No. This is really annoying. I cannot believe that I'm losing to this Valkyrie.
Ready yourself.
See, I'm not skilled enough anymore. Come on! Oh.
Set me free!
You know, keep the damn axe out, please. What the fuck was that about?
Ready yourself.
Get the axe out.
Ready yourself.
Okay, I did not enjoy 1 second of this fight.
Freedom.
Freedom.
You have destroyed my physical form. I have nothing to give but my gratitude.
Okay.
Valhalla awaits. Farewell.
Yeah, farewell. Get off of this volcano.
That was interesting. It sounded like her body was a
That's the word I would
prison
use.
cell. Like she wanted to be killed.
Then she should not have fought so hard.
You know, I'm pretty sure I took her down in 1 attempt last time I fought against her. I know it was on an easier difficulty, which was hard still, but I'm sure I got her in one
Voice is
go.
impressed. He says for anyone that can beat a Valkyrie, he'll unlock a new level of challenges.
And tell
I
the
think
voice
all
that
the
I'm
swords
not
just came back.
impressed.
Now he wants to know if we're ready for the ultimate challenge.
Yeah, you know what? Do a warm up. Let's get back to this voice. What is it about fighting Valkyries that makes me so vicious? I think, you know, after defeating a much harder opponent, these other ones just seem easier. Either that, I just get so annoyed. I turn into a vicious bastard. That's yourself, buddy.
the time for this.
Aw.
Let's get to it.
Wow, I have over 1 million hack silver again. Crazy. Where did they get that frozen flame from? Sell it. There we go. 50,000.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever to you too, Brock. You know something? I've actually noticed something about my combat. I use the axe more than I do the blades. Now, you know what the funny thing about that is? The blades are more or less the classic weapon, and I always thought in many ways they were better, but the truth is, I really like that fucking axe. I've got nothing against the blades, but I use the axe more often, I've noticed. Don't know why that is. Maybe I like it more, or just maybe I like the way it handles. I don't know. I think the axe is a lot more powerful. But that's just me.
That alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. Giving you
Look, we rode past that statue of Thor earlier, when we left the witch's hut.
And what direction is that?
It's mid-morning, the sun is over there, so... that's south.
Good.
Hey, my friend. How's it going? Alright, you bitches. Come and get me. Can't get any tougher than you are now.
Ready yourself, boy!
Is still covering those scorn poles. Saves us some time.
I've actually had a pretty annoying day is the word I would use. I've just had a whole heap of things go wrong all the time. Nothing going right. A little bit tired. And I just want my week off and I'll probably feel a lot better. Which is in 2 weeks. I don't know what the hell happened, but on Friday night I wasn't even feeling tired, but somehow I nodded off after coming home from work after 2 hours, and I slept for 12 hours straight. I didn't wake up, and I have no idea how the hell that happened because I was not feeling tired. It literally just snuck up on me. It just snuck up on me and just took me out. So I think I'm still feeling a little bit worn down from that particular day as well. I don't know. Good boy, good boy. Oh God.
Father, do you
Dude,
think I could
don't
carry
ever
that
buy weapons that fire multiple mini
I
nukes
said
at a
no.
time, because every single one of us will break our game when we do that. I don't see the point in having that anyway. It's just it's way too OP for my liking. I think one mini nuke from a fat man is enough. Yeah. The second you said it launched 6 mini nukes, I knew you were going to say it broke your game. I didn't have to finish the sentence.
So who do you think carved the face in the mountain?
You would know better
Every
than
one
I.
of us would have had a broken game at that point, man.
Now watch your step. Carelessness will only delay us.
Right. Well, there's the Black Breath again. What do we do now?
We see if the witch was right.
It's working. She was right.
Come, let us finish this. Then we climb.
Oh, ascension, oh, ascension. Oops.
You know, Mother said the giants used to visit the Midgard Mountains before they disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yeah, I guess they just up and left one day. No one knows why.
Perhaps they returned to their home.
Jotunheim? Maybe. I wonder if the face in the mountain is a tribute to some important giant. The mouth! We made it!
More black breath.
Did come here. Is that a deer? I don't remember stories of a giant with a deer head. Wonder who he is. No way across. But there's a sand bowl.
What does it say?
No yoked beast, nor fearful thrall, nor rooted tree, doth know my call.
Enemies ahead!
Oh, decapitation.
Oh, how do you think that got up there?
I put it up there earlier.
Is that sap? In a cave? Weird. Okay, that looks right.
The floorboy.
That doesn't mean it. Who's missing? Runes! I can read it now.
Is it the answer?
Freedom. Sure, that works.
I can only imagine the kind of mods that they have now.
Go ahead.
Sure. Rouse.
I mean, there's a lot of mods that I use, but I don't like the ones that make me too OP or anything like
What
that.
you doing?
Some of them actually made everything a lot tougher. And I had to be literally very careful with every move that I
Thought
took.
maybe there'd be a bridge.
Some of the creatures that attacked me,
Just us
fucking hell,
further.
they were relentless.
There's a crystal in that torch holder. Should I light it? That helps, right? Guess we have to go down and go up.
These passages seem too small for giants. Why do you laugh?
Oh, you're serious.
I'm always serious.
I forget. Mom always said you never see ninjas in history. Giants are just a race, like elves and ultrafolk. It doesn't mean they're big.
What of the world serpent?
Okay, in that case, giant also means big. There's only one.
Hey. you were there, you eyeball. Yeah, I know the nuke is one of the best Far Cry. If you'd said that to me back in April, I would have had you kicked off my channel. I think the game's been out longer than
How was that?
I see improvement.
yeah, I knew you would be.
Hey, that could be valuable.
Boy, another light crystal.
Just look at this place. It feels so...
Dead.
I was gonna say ancient, but that works too.
Andreas, follow me.
Be right there. This is a lot of bodies.
Tell me what you see.
Well, they look like men, not giants.
Correct. See you seeking treasure. See the traps?
Oh yeah, lucky for us they set them all off.
Be grateful these stay dead.
The statue! We made it across! Where to now?
Where's the
The
other
peak
one?
is still our goal. We find a way up.
I can't say I'm excited for anything that's coming out this year. So I'm definitely going to get Spider-Man in a couple of weeks.
Wow. The highest peak in the realms.
I'm
Think
looking
Mom
forward
did this
to
with
it,
the Giant's Mountain?
and I know I'll enjoy it. Not
the
excited,
request has
but
been
then
more
I could get excited while I'm
complicated
playing
than she
it.
could have foreseen.
It's a name, I think. Brasley.
The only game I'm actually
It
really
means
excited
terror.
for is Doom Eternal, but that's coming out next year
What's
most
that?
likely.
Weird. There's a candle all tangled up with
Movie-wise,
string
I'm
and some
looking
sort of
forward
animal.
to
Some kind of lantern?
Captain Marvel
wick,
and
though.
That is of no use to us. The Bifrost lights our way.
the next Avengers film, the fourth one, whatever it's called. I don't know the name of it. Because Avengers really did. Wow, that was an amazing film. I loved it. Considering how many characters are in it, they did pretty well.
Whoa. What is all this? Where are we?
A mine. And if this claw reaches the summit, our goal is near.
Alright. How do we use it?
Right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I just need to put something in the oven. Back shortly. Right, I'm back. No, I haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp yet. I certainly would like to. I mean, to be honest, I don't know how everything's been
claws on
affected
one
since
side. And
Infinity
if we
War.
get this
I'm
unstuck,
curious to see how it ties into the Ant-Man and the Wasp film, because I'm just going to assume it's set either during Infinity War or just
I
after
think
it.
the rope's stuck under that rock.
That was careless.
But you know what?
Yes, sir.
After everything that's happened, you're going to see a lot of major players coming into it now. Most certainly. It was one hell of a film, man. It really was.
Stop.
I know some people don't like it, but
After, you know,
I
getting
loved
rid of
it.
those things.
It's easily my favourite film to this day. was exploding. Hey! No.
A
I
tough
have to
fight.
admit, the exploding Droga are really irritating.
Well, that's not going anywhere.
Oh yeah, I've got no doubt whatsoever that Ant-Man and the Wasp is a good film, because I know I enjoyed Ant-Man. Last time I checked, it's done by the same director, so that's good. Well, I don't really like it when there are different directors for every one of the films.
We need to free the rope from
In
under
some
the
cases
mess
they're
you
pretty
created
good.
up there,
Like
boy.
the directors are all
Maybe
good
there's
and
a way up there
they
through
keep
that
it going.
passage that opens.
I love the guys
We
that
will
did
see.
Infinity War, because they also did The Winter Soldier and Civil War. And for me, back in the day when Avengers Assemble came out
I was wondering
and then
who woke up every drogger in the
Winter
mountain.
Soldier came out,
Should have figured.
I actually thought that The Winter Soldier was better than Avengers. Me personally. That's what I thought. I thought it was a much more impressive storyline. Avengers was something entirely new. It never been done before, and I'll give it all the credit it deserves. It was something else. It'll be classic as well. But
Hey,
Winter
nobody's
Soldier for
twisting
me
your
was
arm.
one of the best ones I'd seen. Civil War, another fantastic
How
film,
big
great
is this
storyline.
place?
It is a mountain.
And when I heard those two guys were directing Infinity War, I was very confident. I thought they'll do a good job, and they did. They did. It can't be easy making a film like that when you got 24 characters in it. And that's including the small ones. So they managed to fit everybody into it in just enough screen time. So they did well. I'll give them that credit. They did fantastic.
More traps.
There's a tunnel, but you won't fit.
Take it.
Okay. You okay?
Of course.
That's the last of them.
It's probably the only creature in this whole game that doesn't attack you.
And you can move it. It's kind of heavy.
I can move.
And we're stuck. Card's still attached.
I see that. There.
Let's go.
Fucking hell. Hold on a minute. I saw Amazing Spider-Man 1. All in all, it wasn't a bad film, but I didn't like it enough to watch the second one. The truth is, when it comes to Spider-Man, I've always been very fussy, because I was always waiting for a particular type of Spider-Man to show up, and specifically one that was in the MCU. And when I heard about Tom Holland playing Spider-Man in Civil War, I thought, okay, I'm sure I know that name from somewhere. When I looked him up, I took one look at him, and I went, that's him. He's the Spider-Man I've been waiting for. I thought he was perfect. And I said, yeah, now we're talking. Because I've always said that Spider-Man should be part of the MCU. He shouldn't be separate. I don't know why the hell Sony owns him anyway, and he's a freaking Marvel character, you know? But I'm glad they agreed to loan him over to Marvel. Because that is where he belongs. And I think Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man I've seen so far. Hands down. I love him. He's got the perfect appearance. He's got the right looking age. He doesn't look too old. He looks young, like the way Peter Parker should look. And he's he's a giant geek as well. That's one of the reasons I love him. And, they took a different approach with him, which I was happy about. And he's involved with a lot more Marvel characters.
There's something special about them. I can feel it.
He's got everything going for him. You know, he's a very good actor. Very, very good actor. He's very handsome. I'd steal his looks in a minute if I could. And yeah, he's got it all. He's got it all. He's a good boy. I like him. I'm not gonna lie, I was spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Leave if you must. I was very sad at the end of the movie when he died. It was very, very heartbreaking. Mind you, most of that film was heartbreaking, what can I say? Right from the beginning, halfway through it, all the way to the end, it was wrenching. It really was. I pretty much expected that though. Don't get me wrong, so I knew enough about the Infinity War storyline to know what was likely to happen. The first time I saw Thanos was when I watched Avengers Assemble. I didn't know who this guy was. I thought, who's this big dude? Blue skin and the gold armor. I was like, look him up. When I read the Infinity War story, I was like, holy shit. That's probably what they're going to build up to. And I was like, Christ. That's going to be fucking mental. And mental it was. What's that sound? Oh.
Look at all his own stuff.
If it is not useful, leave it alone.
Wait, 1 minute. I think my food is ready. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man. They own his character, even though he's Marvel. They're the company that has him, so they basically loaned him to Marvel, like the MCU or Disney.
I know.
So that he could be used in the Avengers franchise. It's the same with the X-Men. The X-Men are Marvel superheroes, but they're owned by Fox. But now that Fox and Disney are supposedly merging together, it's going to get to the point where you're going to see the Avengers and the X-Men or the Fantastic Four and all those people together now. Which is the way it should be. You know, can you imagine how many stories they can open up if they merged all of those universes together? Oh, hey! We're gonna have a right good laugh. Maybe now they can finally make a decent Fantastic Four film. Because let's be honest, it hasn't had a good track record so far. And what am I looking for? It's over here. I missed something, what is it? Came this way. I'm supposed to open that door, aren't I? Ah, it's through here. Duh. Should know that by now, idiot.
Market. Okay, I think we can get to that rock now. I think it's up ahead.
Alright dude, no worries man. Get some rest. And I'll see you when I see you.
Oh, that looks heavy. No way. We did it! I bet we can make the rope wheel work now. Might give us the way to the top.
Oh, right, couldn't even move.
Back to the wheel.
Well, good luck with the Jacob seed, dude. Just stay behind cover as much as you can, because he'll wreck you in a second.
We got the claw back. It fits. That's perfect. Here we go. Do you think this goes all the way to the top?
We will see soon enough.
Something feels strange up there. We're heading into danger.
Do not concern yourself with what might be. Focus on what is, and be vigilant.
Yes, sir. Not the top, but we're closer. Wait, that one's not broken. There's a note. A giant's
shit.
prayer.
I'm about to take my
They're asking their
painkillers.
ancestors to watch over them,
What an absolute clown.
guide them home.
Boy,
Wait. I think I know how it works. Watch.
what did you write?
I asked them to watch over Mother. Do you think they'll watch over us on the way to the top?
Come, boy. It is a long way up.
Whoa! What's
Stay back. The tunnel, boy.
Got it. Be careful.
More tests.
Dwarves must have carved these tunnels around the giant's tracks. Good thing, too. Well, good. Oh, come on!
That is not helping.
See you on the other side. may not be as long a way up as we thought. That did it! Or not. Are we still too heavy? Alright, we're moving again. Hey, when we get to the summit, how far do you think we'll be able to see? The lake? The world serpent? Our house?
We will see when we get there. Until then, eyes open.
Whoa!
Atreus!
I'm fine. Just lost my balance for a moment. You know, for someone so strong, you sure worry a lot.
It serves me well, and how I keep us alive.
I guess. Not a terribly fun way to live, though. Roger! On your right! Take that, Roger! Okay, here we go.
How was that for fun?
I get it. I should worry more. Is this where we get off?
No, we are stuck.
How much farther do we have to go?
I do not know.
Think we'll get attacked again?
Definitely.
Oh boy.
Yes. Now be ready. I know.
think we're safe now.
It would seem.
Father, after we scatter Mother's ashes, what then? What comes next?
Nothing comes next. We go home.
That's it? The adventure is over?
For now. But we will have much to do. You were right earlier on the boat after cutting down the last tree. You said it felt like something had changed. And it has. And our home is no longer safe. But it will be again. And we must continue your training.
Okay. We're almost at the summit. Nothing's gonna stop us.
Calm yourself, boys. And stay behind me.
Yes, sir!
Enemies ahead!
What are you doing?
Be ready! Hold on!
That was intense.
Hold.
Whoa, what was that? That looks like a root of the Yggdrasil tree. Is that a sap?
Crystallized sap. And there is power inside.
Incredible! I can't believe we fought a dragon. I was aiming for his eyes, but I kept losing my footing. Do you think this is their home? Did they move in after the giants left? Or are they why the giants left?
Boy, the air grows thin here. No more questions. Breathe.
Oh. I see. You hear that? Sounds like someone screaming.
Wait, boy.
It's Sindri. Can you kill something that big?
If we can catch it off balance.
I can distract him.
What are you doing?
We have to help him.
Break right. Find an angle. Wait for my mark.
Thank you. Hey, Ugly! Over here!
remember that this dragon has a lot more moves on this difficulty. I just can't remember his patterns. He's a decent challenge, I'll give him that. Not too ridiculous.
Plan. Be ready to lower the crane on my mark.
I don't know how this thing works.
I do not care. Be ready.
Wow. We actually
Yeah, it's
did it.
insane, dude. Jacob Seed's not the boss. All the bosses are harder on New Game Plus. It's a fact. Even Faith is takes
hundreds of
I don't know,
years.
like 3 times the effort to bring down her health bar. Is
And unless I'm mistaken, you
takes
did
a
all
while.
that for me.
So make sure you're loaded up to
You
the
are
eyeballs of
mistaken.
every type of
The
weapon
dragon
there
was
is.
simply in our path, nothing more.
Do not use
You
sniper
can lie all
rifles
you
on her.
want, But you saved me, and that deserves
Or bows and arrows or
compensation.
anything. Just use assault rifles like machine
What are
guns
these?
or submachine
Rated
guns or
mistletoe
something.
arrows, straighter than Heimdall and perfectly weighted.
Oh.
And watch out for
Thanks.
that John Seed as well,
Oh.
because he's also tough to
Okay.
take down when he's in that
Hold on.
freaking plane of his.
Ooh, not that. Have you seen
But
my
hey,
brother again?
You took out Jacob, I took down
Yeah.
the dragon.
You said you lost your talent.
We're equal.
Oh, and that I'm selfish? No, I'm sure. That I value a weapon's look? No, over its purpose. That I'm pretentious? No, and uptight, fussy. I know what he thinks, but he can't hurt me any. Ah! Burn that.
I do not have time for this.
No, no. Wait. I have a better idea.
What?
I just need a tooth from that dragon. Watch where you grab that. Oh, never mind. Oh, so unclean. Oh, so unclean. Oh, the smell. Perfect. That should do. Oh. Yeah. I am not touching that. Just hold it out. Now, run that along the string of your son's bow. Just humor me.
Atreus, your bow.
Two passes should do it. Ah, gently, now.
Whoa.
Oh, sure. Now you're impressed. How do I explain this? I've added a new vibrating pattern to the bowstring fiber, aiming it at bow. Oh, I see. You figured it out on your own then. Just, never mind. I wasn't just explaining the beautiful and complex artistry of my craft
What's
or
my
anything.
battery like? Oh shit, it's running low.
Anything to help you. Yep.
Where did you learn how to do that, Sindri?
Well, after Brock and I parted ways, I undertook some study in Vanaheim, truly mind-expanding. Now and then, I need new inspiration to grow creatively. Part of why we split up, my brother and I. He's stuck in his ways, so our work stagnated. Sure, we mastered weapon making, but then what? Change is a part of life. If you can't adapt, learn to thrive, you'll be left in the dust. And that's filthy.
Okay. Until next time.
Oh, what brings you around, friends? Okay, come back when you need something. I guess.
Feels like it wasn't that long ago we were hunting deer. Now we fought dark elves, trolls, and ogres, and a dragon. Feels like we could be anything.
We win because we are determined, disciplined, not because we feel ourselves superior.
Sure, I know. It's just, it feels good to be strong, you know?
Yes, I know.
go. Want me to shatter it? Oh, I'm gonna like this. Strange, though. That one didn't completely blow up. That crystal, I shot it once, but it's glowing again.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know why I'm even using that if I haven't got enemy and crush equipped.
Stuck on the other side. I will never get tired of shattering things like this. must be near the top.
Atreus, to me.
I'm coming! I'm coming!
Look here. Another.
This one's called Emu. Mother tried to tell me this one, but I think I was too young. Are giants coming out of his armpits? I think that might be Odin stabbing me. Not long now, Mom. Look! The summit! We're so close now.
Your quiver.
Strap broke when we fought the dragon. It's all right. I can hold it.
Stop. Broken quiver will slow your draw. Pain we endure. Faulty weaponry we do not. This will do for now. Good?
Good.
Go. Steady, boy. Mind your footing. Prepare yourself!
Should I be helping more? There must be someone. You hear those voices too, right?
Yes. Be silent.
That sounds like the same man who came to our house. You said you killed him.
Shh.
You brought company this time. Must be important if the sons of Thor deign to grace me with their presence. Tell me, you two still tripping over yourselves to impress Daddy?
The tattooed man. Tracks show he now travels with a child. Where would they go next?
Why would I know that?
You're the smartest man alive, aren't you?
Smarter than all the dead ones, too.
You help me, I help you. Tell me where they are, and I'll talk to Odin.
Your father won't let me go, Balder, and he won't let you kill me. You have nothing to offer me, so take your questions, take your threats, take these two worthless wankers, and piss off!
When no one's looking, we'll be back for your other eye.
Don't you forget.
You really are.
Ah, the very topic of conversation. A tattooed man traveling with a child.
Boy, check their path. Make sure we're all alone.
But we just saw them leave.
Do as I say.
He doesn't know what you are.
And I would keep it that way. Who are you?
Me? I'm the greatest ambassador to the gods, the giants, and all the creatures of the Nine Realms. I know every corner of these lands, every language spoken, every war waged, every deal struck. They call me Mimir, smartest man alive. And I have the answer to your every question.
Why does the son of Odin hunt us?
Okay, there are a few gaps in my knowledge. But Odin's had me imprisoned here for 109 winters. I'm a clever lad. I can piece it together. Promise. Just given time.
Nobody there, just like I said.
The boy's mother is dead. She wished her...
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, little brother. The highest peak in all the realms is not here in Midgard. It's in Jotunheim, realm of the giants.
No!
That could not be what she meant.
Take a look. This is the last known bridge to Jotunheim in all the realms. See that mountain? Looks like a giant's finger scraping the sky. That's the highest peak in all the realms. No here.
Can't we just take that bridge? We have a Bifrost.
When the giants destroyed all other bridges to their realm, they locked this one up with a secret rune. If it still exists, only a giant would know it.
And all of them left Midgard a long time ago.
True. But today, the winds of fate have kicked up a strange vortex of coincidence. Fact is, there's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. And luckily for you, my schedule's wide open.
We're going to Jotunheim, right?
It's your best and only move from a tactical standpoint. It's the one place the man who cannot be killed won't follow you.
What do we do?
Yes!
First, you need to cut off my head.
Wait, what?
Odin made sure that no weapon, not even Thor's hammer, could free my body from these bonds. But fortunately, you don't need my body. The trick is, we need to find someone who can reanimate my head using the old magic.
Old magic? There's a witch of the woods. She knows the old ways.
And she'll help. She might do worth a try.
But if she fails, he will be dead.
He tortures me, you know. Every day, brother. Odin himself sees to it personally, and believe me, there is no end to his creativity. Every single day. This isn't living.
Very well.
Oh, I can't watch this.
Brother, In case you can't resurrect me, there's something you need to know. Boy, the longer you wait to tell him his true nature, the more damage you do. He will resent you, and you may lose him forever.
There is much about me I would not have him know.
So you value your privacy more than your son, eh?
I'm going to cut off your head now.
Fair enough.
Yuna! We're going to Yuna! We're going to find the long-lost realm of the Giants. That's...
Inconvenient.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to say.
Jotunheim. Okay, I'm back. Alright, what am I doing? Oh yeah.
Do you remember the way to the witch's house?
Yes. The woods with the blood-red leaves. South of the lake. I know just where to go. Hope she made it back from Alfheim and can bring Mimir back. You seem nice. Before you cut off his head.
I'm sure you asked me that question last time, dude. I can't remember which one I have. I've got something. I've got something, I just can't remember what it is. On the other hand, I may not. No, I might not have it. I don't really go to Niflheim that much. That's the thing. By the time you unlock that realm, you almost finish the game anyway, and it's just... I don't know, I just haven't bothered to make anything yet.
Look at this place. This must be a branch of the World Tree.
Boy, stay on the path.
Right, I know. I can't believe it was Baldur that came to our house. The Aesir god. Baldur! And you fought him, and won!
Yes.
One of Odin's sons, Thor's brother. And now he's hunting us with his nephews. Why is this happening?
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay. You know, it's silly, but I secretly hope we find a giant somewhere in that mountain. I guess they really did leave Midgard, except for the serpent. He may be the last of his kind. Are you the last of your kind too? Is that why you don't like to talk about
my kind?
I mean, your family. Before Mother and I. Where you came from. Mother, a father?
Now is not the time for that.
Yes, sir.
Rock! Rock! Rock!
What? I'm on a fucking break. Don't hear me screeching at you whenever you're twiddling your short and curlies.
Leave him, boy.
No, Pep. Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
You're not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
Saw your brother again.
Congratulations. And I'm sure you'll let him go and Roger my axe good and plenty again. Hmm? Let's see the damage. Little canker throat wouldn't know proper weight and balance if it were dangling off his chut. Hmm. You eating well enough?
I guess.
Good. All better. Now what the fuck else you want, huh? Times he gets so wrapped up in his work, Sentry hasn't the sense to sip or sup. And if he does remember, good luck getting him to cook his own meat. Guess I got all the stomach in the family. Along with the smarts.
You miss him.
What, that spit-fister? What do you know?
I just mean
Hey,
that...
do you mind? Trying to concentrate here. Already on a break from my break.
Well, that's the funny thing. I mean, I've always thought that the mist armor sets look really nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to build them at some point. It's just getting that rusted armor out of those, out of that workshop that's in Niflheim. It's just a pain in the ass to get to. But the thing is, I'm wearing the Valkyrie armor set at the minute anyway, and it increases runic attack quite high. And every other piece of equipment I've got on it also contributes towards runic attacks, so I can do a lot of damage with them as it is. But that one does look nice. But I think they all look nice. Even like Brock's one, Brock's Royal Dwarven Breastplate, that looks pretty neat. And it adds a small amount of constant health regeneration. That might be something I should look into.
Check back soon.
Boy, what is the path back to the witch?
First we need to find a boat.
yeah, I mean the Valkyrie set is amazing. It's one of the reasons I'm using it. The only thing I don't like is that when you get the perfect one, it turns into like a green color. I think it looks nicer when it was gold, but then I've got a thing for gold anyway. That's the only thing that bugs me about it. But it suits my playstyle because I like runic attacks.
Do you remember the way back to the witch from here?
That way. Behind the big statue.
And the Valkyrie set focuses primarily on runic attacks and solid defense. So it's suitable for me.
Got another story?
I'll try and construct the mist one eventually.
The horse sought vengeance upon his enemy, a stag. But he could not kill the stag alone. The horse met a man, a hunter, and made a deal. He took the man's bit and bridle and allowed him to ride in the saddle on his back. Together, they killed the stag, and the horse tasted victory. But the hunter would not release the horse, and made a slave of him.
So getting revenge cost him his freedom. Hope it was worth it.
It was not.
Hey, we can dodge me. Huh?
The water dropped.
And the serpent rose. I knew that. I know she's really powerful, but you really think the witch can bring a head back to life?
She seems competent in her craft, and we have nothing to lose.
If she can't bring it back to life, can we keep the head?
No. But you may feed it to the fish.
Okay. I bet this'll lead out.
Atreus, to me!
Come on, kid, out of the way.
Look here.
It's some kind of drawing. Maybe a map? Maybe a treasure map.
Oh, what am I looking at? I know it's the damn turtle, isn't it? Dumbass.
Turn back AC. Guess the gods are welcome here. There he is. I hope he remembers us. How's it going, Charlie? Is your witch friend here?
What is that name?
That's what he told me it was.
I've never
Or it
found all the
sounded like
faces
in
of
my head
magic,
anyway.
ever.
Charlie.
Oh great, they blow up early shields. I don't understand why they have to have shields and they explode at the same time, so I can't break their shield and they blow up if I go near them. That's a little bit much. That kind of thing nearly got me killed.
Want me to read this one?
What does it say?
Have a read.
Falcon, hawk, and turtle dove. Swim aloft in oceans above. Huh?
What was that? Well, it's you, isn't it, Charlie? You're making little grunting noises.
Found it.
I'm sure we'll find the answer around here somewhere.
Right behind.
Yeah. Is he dead? Good. Oi, I see you. Die.
Here, boy.
Oh, thanks, pal. I appreciate the compliment.
The rest of the room.
I'd like to think I'm better at it. I
That's
mean,
Vinder.
obviously I can get through it.
Back to the
I
sandboard.
still wish I was a bit better than this, though. I don't mean like those pros either, because I've seen how they play this. You know, they switch between every attack like in 2 seconds. Freaking the maniacs. I don't know how they do it. I wouldn't be able to maintain that at a steady pace. So I had to accept the fact that I just couldn't do that. So I just play it in a more casual way.
Draw it.
Good enough to get past.
Vineyard. Look what it did! Father, she is here! It's so good to see you again. I knew you weren't dead.
Hello.
Oh, can you bring a head back to life?
I'm not sure I understand what... Wait. Where did you get those? The arrows. Give them to me, now.
They were a gift.
Do as she says, boy.
These arrows are dangerous. They're wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please, take my arrows in their place.
Destroyed. Surprise,
I have no need for them anymore.
You know, I really wish I'd brushed up on my Norse mythology before I played this game, because I would have known straight away that that was Baldur's weakness, because that's what killed him in mythology, was a mistletoe arrow.
Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
Take him to the table. Pamela. It's been a long time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well, thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact. Nice clean cut. Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing. Now, hold his head under the water and don't let go. I mean it. That's enough.
It worked!
Let me see him. Mimir? You there?
Yes.
Good.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either? Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once yes, but no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
We are leaving, boy.
But...
Now.
You're welcome.
Why did you do that?
We cannot trust her.
Because she's a...
1 minute. Sorry. Oh, where was I? I don't know why everybody's saying to me that my first and second playthroughs of Far Cry on New Game Plus was not infamous difficulty. It freaking was. What is wrong with everyone? I've already said it to 2 people today. So listen, if you want to know what difficulty it was on, go right to the start of the stream and watch me selecting the difficulty. And they're saying, yeah, but you got shot like so many times and you were still alive. I said yes, because I had 300% health, not 100.
I taught you nothing, boy.
Duh.
But she's helped us a lot.
She lied.
Some people
your health
privacy.
increase carries over to New Game Plus as well.
When I require your council head, I will ask.
Either that or I'm just making it look easy.
Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim
That's the only
as
other
promised.
conclusion I can come to. I must be just making it look
What's
so
that?
easy that they don't
Only
think
the
it's
last
actually
living
on that
giant in
difficulty.
Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
Sparkling conversationalist.
So, Mimir, why did Freya spin your face?
No. Speak of Baldur. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved, a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broken. Mimir, we're in the lake.
Perfect. Dock us near the bridge.
Serpent's head is it's in a different area.
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Enough. No stories. Not while on foot. Our focus is the road.
Completely understand.
Ed, how do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally, that horn.
Good. Now put my lips to the horn.
Why is he doing that?
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
All right, wish me luck. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. You'll envy me. I've still got it, lads. You're remembers me. Why you... Oh no, that's not right. Mokuno Huntun Kun. Eko no Thun no Vunora. He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Ethnium Folklore. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
That one on the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, you thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
What's up, buddy? How's it going?
I don't think we should disturb Jormungandr without some reason.
Where am I going? Oh yeah. Okay, I've lost the plot. What? Oh, boat. Of course.
So when we get to the boat, we can either look for that special chisel now, or go exploring for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
Which way to the chisel?
Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Goody, good. What have you been up to today, pal? Or over the weekend?
Emir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. But I can just tell you this story later.
Ulfik, you were taken from this realm too early.
You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulvig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvig whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvig's Sather magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy.
I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death. If only for a short while.
Boy, we are leaving.
They've taken 3 of Sweet Gulvig's bones and...
Ah, good. The special chisel is ahead, past this gate.
Gulvig will reward
Father, maybe we should look for those bones.
Why?
Didn't you hear him? We could talk to Mom again. If we keep an eye out
Look
while
if you wish, boy. I will not be distracted by this fool's errand.
You're not allowed to go to school because you don't have immunization. For what, dude?
This chisel we seek. What is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. There was a giant once named Thamu. A very giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge on to his son. But young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, the son too little. Either way, a quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son. But in his emotional state, soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And? What happened next?
You'll see.
Thor killed him. No. He fell in the village?
Aye. When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. The truth is, the sweaty ballbag just got lucky.
Monsters up ahead.
Well, what's the plan?
A wolverine.
For God's sake.
A dangerous beast.
Really? Is that what they
We will
do?
take him down together.
They certainly don't do that over here. Or if they do, it's a new thing. There's another one here, isn't there? Yeah, there he is.
I'm not ready.
Ooh, I love that. That might be my favourite kill.
The tip of one, yes.
I love the way he just
Very,
rips their
very
jaw
giant
off.
chisel. Oh, neat trick, lad.
Thanks. His idea.
Oh, sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's just I've never heard of that before. But we didn't get that when I was at school. So as I'm saying, it's as far as I'm aware, we don't do that over here. I've never heard anybody talk about it. I didn't even realize you guys did. I didn't even realize you guys did that over there. But you know, I mean, okay.
Thamur was a frost giant.
The worst thing you can probably catch is a cold.
Froze everything.
That's what makes me laugh about it. But obviously, in rare cases, there are other things you can catch. But Jesus Christ, things they come up with. I guess it's better safe than sorry.
Find the tip of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
Hostiles up ahead. Just give the
Well, I'd say enjoy the time off while you can.
Switching arrows! I'm not ready!
Atreus, to me.
Okay, coming.
Nightmares, ugh! What awful pain! I felt that one, brother!
I can't believe that worked! Stay dead!
alive. I thought he was dead. Stay down. Lump of ice. Yep, that's what they're doing, pal. That's what I'm saying, at least you get time off. I'd say fine, I'll take it.
Over here. Hardened road tree sap. That's handy. That did it!
Yeah, man. Enjoy the party. The things they come up with, man. Jeez.
How are we getting down there?
Oh,
I
interesting.
have a plan.
Very interesting.
Do not
If
act so
what you want, if
surprised.
it's what you really want
No
to do,
offense,
then go
brother,
for it, man.
but
I
I don't
always
even
say
think
follow
Thor
your
with
heart, no
Mjolnir
matter
in
what
hand
it
could
is.
get through that much ice.
You do
Then
what you
Thor
want
is
to
a
do.
fool.
You be
This should
happy
be
with what you do,
entertaining.
and you stick to it, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Right.
Unless, of course, you're being very bad, at which point I'll say, you know what, you need to stop doing that. You know, that's cool. But as long as you're happy, man, do what you want to do. It's your dream, go with it. And I've already found myself. I mean, like me, for example, you know, tomorrow I've got my 15-year presentation for working in the company I've worked for. It's only retail. It's having like a little sort of party event at work, me and everyone else. And I'm like, that's really nice. I like that. You know, I'm a very simple person with simple needs. That's why I'm always stuck with the same job. I don't need much. I really enjoy gaming and enjoy my YouTube. I work 5 days a week. Pay my rent, pay my bills, everything's done. I mean, I don't go out much. I'm an indoor person primarily. Especially the way things are over here nowadays, so I really don't want it. It's quite something else nowadays over here. I've got plenty of friends. My circle's fairly small. It's full of good people. I choose my friends very carefully. I do have other interests besides this anyway. I'm certainly a good listener. I know who I am, I know what my strengths are, I know what my weaknesses are, what my gifts are. I'm sure there's still plenty more I'll discover. I'm happy. I even get hit? Shit, man, doesn't look like it. Kid's out of breath.
Wow, that was something, that fight. Here, catch. Well, that was a waste of a perfectly good hour.
How were you not seen? There is nowhere here to hide.
Oh, that. It's a little trick my people can pull. A special way of not being seen.
You can be invisible?
More like I can step into the realm between realms. And your mind doesn't understand what it's seeing, so it sees nothing at all. That's how we avoid ever having to actually use the weapons we craft. It doesn't seem to work on dragons, though.
Your brother wanted to know if you're getting enough to eat. I guess I could tell him you are.
Brock was asking about me? Was there meat on his breath?
Yeah, man, that's the way to go. Keep trying no matter what.
You let him touch
It's
this
not always
again.
easy, and there are many people that will give up. But if you have the will to do it, then keep going. I will say one thing about keeping friends around, though. Make sure your circle of friends is very as small as it can be and as tight as possible. Choose your friends very, very
so
carefully.
That's how Brock was in the temple right after the water.
Nobody can be trusted 100%. That's a fact of life.
Okay,
Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. There are many people that will never let you down, but there are some that will. And we've all got our reasons for it, so don't always take it too harshly. Deal with it as best as you can. Sorry, in the most mature manner. Always be the bigger and better person. We're only human. We do make mistakes. You know, we're not perfect. And if anybody says they're perfect, then they're dumber than the rest of us. No such thing as it. Do you know what? I should build these things. Gauntlet of the Ancients and Belt of the Ancients.
Who knew? Clarity, good help. I think that's a keeper. That looks amazing.
Alright, so... Perfect mark of the ancients. Yep, just do it.
You don't have to run off on my account.
Which one's which? Oh, nice. Okay, so 85% resistance against frost, burn, and poison attacks. You know what? Do it. There we go. Good luck now. That makes me even more resistant.
So, this plan of yours.
Can you guess it?
Knowing you, it doesn't involve standing around here.
Correct.
But how do we move forward?
Have you made it out of Fafnir's storeroom yet?
Yeah, man, I always try to pass on the best advice possible. It's all based on my own experiences. And there's not many... I'll be honest, there are not many people that come to me and say that I'm wrong. Because the thing is, a lot of people will either get it wrong because they didn't think about it first, or they're sort of just chatting crap, you know, and it's like, no. Tell it how it is.
Yes.
Just be honest.
There's something inside that'll help us break the ice.
You know, if you don't want to be honest, just keep your mouth shut. Because at least that way you're not lying. So keeping your mouth shut and not saying anything is better than telling a lie. But I'm also gonna be honest about this. Sometimes telling the truth can be a lot more hassle than telling a lie. That is it's unfortunate, but it's actually a fact. Love the travelers.
Come here. You knew this place? Before?
I came here on a diplomatic mission once, trying to broker a peace between Asgard and Vanaheim. A war. So many lives lost. What I didn't know was Thor had already gone on a killing spree of giants.
What did the giants have to do with the war between the gods?
Nothing at all, lad. That's the tragedy of it. They took no side in that madness. But Odin's paranoia is surpassed only by Thor's lust for blood.
You know, just one thing I will say about popular kids is they're not always popular because people like them. And it doesn't mean that they have a lot of friends, because there's one thing that I always believe: he or she who has too many friends has none. That is true. That's what I'm saying. Your circle of friends should be big enough but relatively small, and the people you should keep in your company are the most loyal and honest friends that you could possibly have. Make sure you can relate to them in many ways, if not every way. Because see that opposites attract thing as well? It's not good. I don't care what anybody says, it's never worked. And I'm not just talking about in relationships, I mean just in general.
Just give the word.
If you're two completely different people, you won't necessarily be the best of friends. There are some people I only socialize with every now and then because we don't have a lot of stuff in common. We get along great, don't get me wrong, we can have some fun, but it can be complicated.
Well, a stealthy plan it is not.
Now we must free the other strap.
Why are we going up when what we need is all the way down there?
Think.
Well, the chisel tip is under thick layers of ice, so melting it won't work.
Correct.
And there weren't any shattered crystals nearby for me to shoot, so that's not an option.
Correct.
That just leaves smashing the ice. We need something ridiculously heavy to... Oh, I get it now.
Good.
Oh, I get it now.
How are we going to turn the hammer so it lands near the chisel tip?
Not possible. We cut it free, write it down, and figure out what comes next after.
So your plan involves a whole bunch of luck.
You are welcome to suggest a different one.
What now?
Hold tight.
This plan seems ill-advised.
Jump!
That didn't work. It only fell a little ways. Oh no! The floor's collapsed. There's a sand bowl, but how do we get to it?
We cannot. Boy.
Or
What does it say?
When time itself is disarrayed, the forward path is retrograde. Retrograde? It's backwards?
Those symbols. The seasons?
Yeah, but the order's all jumbled. Shouldn't it be winter, spring, summer, autumn?
you know, see, that's
Why
an
start with
that's a
winter?
perfect example of what I
From
mean about
songwriting
being the
system.
bigger and better person.
I know
That kind
one.
of thing is what you call a little thing,
Winter.
Quiet, head.
right? That's
Doesn't
not
like
something
music
I would
either.
indulge in at all. Dude.
Got it.
That would have gone completely over the top of my head. Because you know, if people come on here and say things like that to me, I say, well, go and watch something else. Just, you know, stay out of my channel, blah blah blah. But the truth is, there's no need to carry it on.
Do it.
House. Subar. Bauer. Veteran. Yes!
Atreus. That word.
Thola. It means...
One of the problems with people like that is
Try
some of them do it on purpose. Like they've got nothing better to do with their time than just criticize everything. And of course, my tolerance levels for people like that are very low. I'm not gonna lie. And you may have heard me have a go at people like that, and that's why I usually just ban them, for example.
Horizon! The energy's lifting the platform!
Keep
Other
writing.
than that, it's just that people are just pathetic. Always ignore the pathetic ones.
How is this
make
possible?
big situations out of little
magic.
problems.
Dangerous stuff the High Vanir
It's
gods
not
used to
worth
play
it.
around with.
It's not worth
the
it because
ability to
all
freeze
you end up
time.
doing is putting
Happens
undue
to be a
stress on
favourite of
yourself,
Njord
and it's not
himself, in
good. It's
Who's
better to
you?
just get along with things as
Why
best
did they
you
stop?
possibly can in the most
Turns out
positive
stopping
manner.
time keeps the sun and moon from
Believe me,
streaking
I
across
know
the sky.
it's not easy. There are days that you're going to be in a really bad mood. Things are going to go completely wrong.
After
and,
that,
you know,
they
it's
decided it was
understandable.
best to leave time alone.
And you say, just fuck off and leave me alone.
I can't get
That's
to the
fine,
ball.
just get on with it. With that. Always try your best. Always.
Back to writing before the floor collapses.
is almost down to nothing. Above you! Incoming fire! Look! We're almost to the top!
Jesus, that was close. Revenants.
Jump!
My
Well,
heart's racing.
Thanks.
The boy.
Just having a little fun, you big grump.
Well, there it is. How are we going to get it free?
A push.
But
Trust me.
Ready. Dig in and push with everything.
yes, sir.
Yeah, those are the kind of people that are little cowards or show-offs. They only feel bigger when they've got more people around them to
How do
protect
we
them.
get down?
Or when they have superior numbers, but they can't stand their ground by themselves.
Do not
Nothing but
panic.
scared little idiots. Or sometimes bullies. Bullies do that.
I have you.
Quite often when they're brought to you, it's because you represent something that they can never be. Which is usually a better person.
You know that.
So they're very insecure about themselves because they can't figure out how their own minds work. See, psychology and human behavior is something that I'm constantly into. I always watch people. I always learn how they do things, how they think. And yes, while actions speak louder than words, sometimes words can be more powerful than actions.
The chisel tip.
Give the man credit. He has a talent for destroying things.
Remember that, head.
Never leaves my mind.
One thing I'll say to you that a lot of people say to me is that they like talking to me because I'm very inspirational. And I say, look, it's very simple. You just tell the truth. Don't try not to speculate too much, but talk about your experiences yourself, what you've actually gone through, and tell it true, tell it honest. Some people may talk about their experiences, but they could lie because they're embarrassed about something or they just don't want to talk about it, but you have to be honest. And one of the things I will say, for example, and I never held this back, you know how some people lie about losing their virginity, for
Those are the
example?
guys who sat with Baldur.
Well, that's a perfect
nephews?
example of what I'm talking about right now. It's
Maggie
like,
and Modi.
people say, oh no, I've already had sex,
Mother
but that's
always said
actually a
the Aesir
lie.
were the worst of gods.
See, me,
Thor was the worst of
I
the
never
Aesir.
ever lied about having
Yes, he's a
sex.
terrible father,
Because the
too.
truth is, I never
They
had
are
sex
no
till I was
longer
28,
children.
and I'm
They have no
32 now.
excuse.
Will Sindri be
And
okay?
I never
even see him.
hid that fact either. I was always very open about it. I said, I'm still a virgin, I'm still a virgin. And I didn't care what people thought. Because at the end of the day, that was me. And I was
Envy of
honest, and I
all
told it how it was.
Funny.
And that's what I'm talking about. Even personal matters like that. Some people may laugh at you and say, well, what are you laughing at? So you must be a virgin too. If you feel the need to laugh at me, so I'm being honest, and I'm happy with what I am, and I'm telling the truth. What are you doing? You're standing there laughing like a stupid little kid.
Memory serves. The Jarl's throne was just on the other side of that wall of
That's an
ice.
example. Common one though.
Focus up, boy.
risky opening up all 3 of those at once, but I've done it before. Freaking hell, that was a lot of cash I just got from all that. Amazing.
Something ahead.
See, lad, he's fine. Thought it best to vanish when Thor's idiot sons showed up.
Would you focus on your damn job? I mean it. You were too old, Uncle. I walked away. Maybe. Uncle hasn't seen straight in years. But as long as Father believes him, so do we.
Yeah, and there you go. That's another example, dude. Take it seriously. Don't joke about it. Also, practice what you preach. You know, if you believe something and it goes to the greater good, you practice it and you preach it, or you preach it and you practice it. If you're gonna say it, make sure you do it. You know, or you're one of the people that will do it. Lead by example. It'll take time. It's a long journey. You're still young, but you'll understand what I talk about. If you're gonna go in any type of direction that I've said,
hurry, brother. We make
you'll
our
do
piece of
just
the chisel
fine.
and be gone before they even notice.
Alright, here we go. Fucking hate these two. The Sons of Thor.
Surrender. The All Father demands it.
No.
Eat me.
Good. This fight is mine, boy. Go.
And where do you think you're going? Oh no, brother. The little freak's got a bow. What are we gonna do? Sword, what's yours? Don't tell me.
I can't remember the last time we faced an actual challenge.
You call this a challenge? An old man and this stiff blue.
Stay behind me, boy. Why do you hunt us? What does Odin want?
Oh no, don't care.
Come here, half-breed. You done know that is hand.
Shut up! Don't call me that!
Can't believe you've lasted this long. You're skinny and arms barely.
I said shut up!
Calm yourself down.
Looks like they need another lesson.
I'm more than happy to teach, brother. Let's see how much the big one.
Hang on, lad!
Don't talk about my mother!
Don't talk about my mommy.
Don't listen to him, lad. He's trying to rile you up. The sons of Thor are welcome to try.
Head!
Sorry, overstepped, yeah?
It's a puzzles.
That's
awesome. Yeah! There's a little run for his
Stop it!
Boy, stay focused.
I'll take the small one. Mommy, no feet. Time to only to let you stop on them.
Shut up, you bastard! Hold on!
Jesus. Alright, arse hats. Okay. Okay, we can do that.
There's a little run for his mom.
Stop it!
Boy, stay focused.
I'll take the small one.
Pain in the ass, wasn't it?
Shut up, you bastard!
Treya!
Oh.
Hang on!
Hate that move.
Oh, more than each brother. Let's see how. Well, Mother must have been some war to play with the likes of him.
I'll kill you!
Treya! Control yourself!
No! How did you? You have no idea. You son of a bitch!
No! Get these guns! I'll rip your head off!
Oh.
Fever has returned.
Sons of Thor. Sons of fucking bitches, more like.
No,
Oh.
it hasn't.
Boy.
Sure Lady Sif is turning in her grave.
Coughing
Unless
the
she's still
blood.
alive.
The boy's sick, he needs Freya.
No.
Steady.
I'll be all right.
There you go, lad.
I'm fine, see?
We should keep an eye on him.
I don't know how long you've been watching, dude. I think it's over a year, isn't it? Or is it 2 years now? I can't remember.
Enough. Should do. With that, we can carve the travel rune to Jotunheim. Get you where you need to go. Oh, incidentally, all those magically sealed doors we've seen can now be unlocked. Like that one round the corner. You can get through that door there now that you've got the chisel.
You killed Magni.
That he did.
He was a god. But you killed him.
Minor Aesir, perhaps, but I.
And his father's Thor.
Not minor. Not minor at all, him. This is not going well in Asgard.
I defended us. Nothing more. I fear no judgment.
Judgment, no. If vengeance is any concern.
Since when can you kill a god?
Can kill a god when you are a god, young man. And again, it's not impossible for mortals to kill them. Just difficult.
Father, can we go through?
Yeah, I can't remember, dude, to be honest. You know, especially with all these drugs I take, they mess around with my head, so I lose track of these things. And I've got so many people that watch my streams nowadays, it's definitely hard to keep track.
Found anything good in Fafnir's storeroom?
Wait,
Like maybe
we were here
a
before.
whetstone?
But which way back?
I can do whatever you need. Good, good. Also, remember to breathe. Now don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger.
I don't think the lad's doing too well.
Fine. Nothing to worry about.
If so, then keep up.
Yes, sir. Hey, I just realized.
Oh no
Magni didn't come back to
no
life.
drugs like that. I mean prescription medication.
It's known the Aesir find their own way to Valhalla. No Valkyrie escort,
no drugs
no
in me,
processing at the gates of
No,
Helheim.
no illegal ones.
Maybe significant.
Powerful ones, whatever the hell they are, or addictive ones. I'm on a lot of pain medication because my spine's busted. One of the drugs I take, which is called gabapentin, I don't know if you've heard of that one, it's a neuropathic drug. So it affects the neurons in my brain. So when you look up the list of possible side effects or common side effects, the first thing that comes up is memory loss. And I've noticed that ever since I've been taking that stuff, my memory has kind of gone to shit. Not in a seriously bad way, just like there's a lot of things I remember and there's a few things that I don't, but it's usually the little details I forget. I definitely don't do those kind of drugs. I think the only one of those that I actually did was weed, but I wasn't smoking it. A couple of my friends were having it once from just chilling out, so I got high on the passive smoking. That was freaking hilarious, man. I just started laughing at anything and everything for no reason whatsoever, but I slept really well that night. It was funny.
Look, right near the giant's head. What is this place?
Fishermen would bring their day's catch into this port and use that contraption to send some of it directly to the Jarl's main kitchen. The rest was so...
There's a path to the exit on the other side.
Oh, Jesus. Come on, aim with this thing.
There's a rope up here.
You'll be well within your rights to freak out. I've never done drugs like that in my life, and I never will. It's bad enough that I have to take like 20 tablets a day anyway. And one of the drugs I take is actually a controlled drug as well anyway, because it's what do you call it? It's tramadol, and tramadol is an opiate, which is part of the heroin family. So it's tramadol is very easy to overdose on and to kill yourself with, just like heroin is.
We're almost there.
So I'm only allowed 60 of the tablets at a time.
Everything we just did.
But I take the minimum dosage of that stuff anyway. Occasionally I take a few more, but I can take the maximum dose if I want to. But that's only in severe cases, and it's been many years since I've had to do that. I'm hoping that one day I don't have to carry on taking these things. I'm trying to strengthen my core up as much as I can. I've done a lot better at work lately. I'm able to do a full day's work without feeling too much pain. Just more than I deserve. And my performance at work has improved a lot. The fuck?
There's something over there.
Another one here.
Ah, you know this one, don't you?
It's Thamu, the giant stonemason. Is he building a wall around Jotunheim?
It was to be his masterwork. He only wanted to protect his people.
Too bad the first
Yeah, I
part
think
got
most of
burned.
us get high at least once in our life, dude, but just make sure
Boy.
that, for the love of God, you don't get addicted to it. Because people ruin their lives over stuff like that, and it's not worth it. But then you don't strike me as the type. You seem to be very smart.
It feels like a prison.
That would explain the hefty magical lock on the outside.
But it's more than that. I have this feeling like something is waiting for us down here.
You've a knack for ominous statements, lad.
What kind of something?
I'm not sure. Something powerful.
Whatever you feel, boy, we will handle it. We have come this far, yes?
Yes, Father.
Well, it's true. I am alive. I wouldn't say that was rude. No. We're all gonna die sometime anyway.
It's another Valkyrie.
A Valkyrie? Imprisoned? She actually did it.
Lemire?
Take caution, lads. A Valkyrie in the flesh. I can't think of a more formidable opponent.
Alright, switch these abilities about before I have an accident. Shit. Well, I wouldn't say that, dude. That, of course you're gonna cry about it, because you have to deal with the fact that you've lost that person. And when you lose somebody you care about, it's gonna hurt your feelings. You can't help that. The only way you will help that is if you're, well, heartless. Oh, fucking hell. I hate this Valkyrie. I never learn how to parry these attacks. I'm not having any luck with the Valkyries on this playthrough. They've got too many extra abilities and I don't have enough health to deal with them. you with 2 runic attacks, woman. That should have put you off. She breaks through it. Yeah, whatever, man. Take down these Valkyries without dying, man. I think that's too much to ask for. See what I mean? Look, how does she bust through the runic attacks? That's what pisses me off, is when you do a runic attack on them and they just break through it like it didn't even do anything to them. Frickin' Valkyries, man. I've faced 2 of them so far, and I've not enjoyed a single fight against either of them. They just keep killing me again and again. Blocked. Hello? That's not on. Oh, whatever, man.
Hang on!
Get out of it! Getting on my fucking nerves now, man. I'm blatantly standing there holding the block button.
You have freed me from my corrupted form. You have my eternal gratitude. But my sisters remain trapped as I was. Take my helm. Find them. Free them. The fate of the Valkyries rests on your shoulders.
Well, if your friend said that to you, pal, then he considers you as a true friend.
The
I guess
fate
what's
of the
important is
Valkyries.
if you feel the same.
Sounds pretty important.
That's putting it mildly, lad. A fair question, and yet not one easily answered. I know more than most, but much of their history is veiled in secrecy. My own experience with the Valkyries ends with my imprisonment.
You are avoiding the question, Head.
As I said, brother, it's complicated. I don't know why or how they become such wretched creatures, but perhaps if we can free more of them.
You want us to fight more of those things?
The fate of the Valkyries, lad. A more worthy endeavor there is not.
It will be dangerous.
Well, that hasn't stopped you before, eh? That's the spirit. What now then? Maybe Freya ought to have a look at the boy.
No, I feel better now. I just needed to catch my breath. Where do we go next?
Well, now that we've got the giant's chisel, we need to learn the travel rune to Jotunheim, so we can carve it into that special gateway atop the peak, and open realm travel to the land of the giants.
You don't know it?
Alas, no. But the serpent did mention that the giants had entrusted that secret to Tyr.
Isn't Tyr dead?
Aye, but his hidden vault is very much in reach. The doors are beneath his temple, submerged in the lake for generations until our snake friend shifted his weight. There we shall find the fabled Black Rune of Jotunheim.
We could also explore some more. We got that chisel now, and that vault isn't going anywhere. Seems a shame to waste the boat.
We shall see, boy.
Hey, Mimir. Last we were in a boat, we had just started the story. What did you want to tell me about the Long War?
Both sides suffered tremendous losses. And for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore. But a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. Took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy. A certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin?
Pick this up, Luke.
Gotta love those suicide runs. I know there's a scroll here. Where is it? Where was it? Oh, I must have read it without... Yeah, 'cause I saw the R2 prompt appear. I must have read it without actually reading it. Okay, so that's on the Light Elf outpost. Hey, troll. You and me, we have unfinished business. See? Oh, of course. Fafnir's over here, isn't he? Alright, buddy. Have a nice sleep. Thanks for stopping by, man. Always a pleasure.
These bones pulse with magic.
It must be golden. Can we just hold on to it? Maybe we'll find the rest of it.
The spirit lies to you, boy.
How would you know?
I have known these spirits. They are all liars.
This one is different. I know it.
You know very little.
Stay there!
Never seen one of those before. They look like they walked straight out of hell.
It's a fragment of a language cipher. We should look for more like this. No.
One cipher? I thought I already found the other one. Something's up with this game. I swear last time the Muspelheim cipher was in the wrong place.
Ah, Fafnir. I always wondered what became of him.
Wait, Fafnir? Like, Fafnir's storeroom Fafnir?
The very one.
But Sindri said he was a dwarf.
He was. And now he's a dragon. Funny how life works, isn't it?
He's chained up.
Perhaps we should keep an eye out for binding shrines and free the poor bastard.
Attacking me.
How did your friend become a dragon?
Stop it!
Oh,
you little
no
bastard!
I'm
trying to free you.
This little scrote was a constant source of annoyance amongst Aesir and Vanir alike.
Then why free him?
Trust the recently liberated brother. No one deserves to be held captive like this. Even a greedy little dwarf come dragon.
There's a traveller in here, isn't there? Yeah, there he is. Good morning, traveller.
Never answered the boy's question then. How did this dwarf become a dragon?
I don't know for certain, though I'd wager his penchant for stealing magical artifacts had something to do with it. Must have stolen a trinket from the wrong Vanir goddess. Lots changed since we last crossed paths. I had legs.
Nice shot.
Almost right.
go, you wee little bugger. Well, I think Dragon hasn't done much for his personality.
Trusting the spirit to keep its word is foolish, boy.
But if there's even a chance. Don't you want to see Mom again?
Of course I... She is gone, Atreus. You must accept this.
I do, but to see her again. Just one more time.
Why do you believe him? You do not know him or who he was. All of this is sinister.
He wants to see someone he loved again. I understand how that feels. I don't think there's anything sinister about it.
Hope is blinding your instincts, boy.
Should we dock on this beach?
Right, I'm gonna end it here. And then I'll come back to this during the week. Maybe. What is that up there? It's just a monster. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later on. And enjoy your evening, week, etc. Adios.